Hi everyone, we are Group 5 and our project is Library Management System. In our group, we have Aditya, Singh, Shauna, Ghosh, Arnav, Bhatia, and myself, Arjun. The library management system is a web-based application designed to maintain library records. The system uses a PostgreSQL database to store information and a Node.js server to handle data requests. Its purpose is to provide a digital interface for library staff to manage the book catalog, user registry, and loan transactions. The problem here, which it addresses, the application resolves issues related to manual record keeping. There's inventory control, which replaces physical lists with the digital catalog, ensuring book availability and make sure it's tracked accurately. There's also loan tracking, where the system prevents the loss of information regarding who borrowed specific items and when they're due. There's also data security, which is ensured that a sensitive operations such as adding staff or changing records are performed by authenticated users. There's also accountability, where the system generates an audit log for every transaction to identify which staff member has processed a loan or return. As you can see on the screen, there's about six different tabs. There's a dashboard tab, there's a book tab, there's a publisher tab, there's a readers tab, staff tab, circulation tab, and reports. Each tab has their purposes. The books tab, obviously, you can add books. The publishers tab is where you can add the publishers' names. The readers tab is whoever read. Staff tab is also adding the staff member circulation, as in for regarding the books, and reports as well regarding books.
All right, thank you, Arjun. Hi guys, I'm Aditya and I'll take over from Arjun as I'll show you guys how we can add a staff member in our application and also a publisher. So let's get into it. Let's make up a staff member. For example, let's do John. Let's give him a login ID. Let's give him a password. So as we click here, it says that we have to make our password to be of 8 characters, minimum 7. So let's do it. So as you can see, the John has been added into the table. Let me show you the database as well for staff. So John is here. Now I'll add a publisher into our application. So let's see. Oscar Pub, which is Oscar Publications. Let's make the year and add the publisher. Now I can show you the publisher table, and Oscar has been added. So let's go to Shaunak, who will direct you how we can add the readers and the books.
Hi, I'm Shaunak. Now I'm going to show you the reader and the book feature. So starting with reader, there's name, email, phone number, last name, address, phone type, all the informations, basic informations that are needed for an issue of the reader. So we'll fill it up slowly and steadily. As reader, Sam, there's an email, go with anything. Phone number and last phone type. And we register the reader. Now, if we go back to pgadmin to see if the reader actually is in the database, and if we put in the query, we can see the SAM is added into the database. Now, if we go back to the book feature, we have ISBN, author number, category, publisher, title, price, edition, and finally the staff who is gonna add the book. I'll fill this up slowly and steadily as well to show all the features. And we add the book to the catalog. Then if you go back to PG admin and select the book attribute and then click on it, run the query, we can see like it's successfully added into our database. Thank you, and I'll pass off to Arnav.
Hello, thank you very much, Sounak. Hi, I'm Arnav. So I'm going to be discussing the circulation system of our library management system. This will basically cover how the borrowing and the returns of the books work. So first we'll be talking about issuing book. So yeah, we can go ahead and select a reader. So we have Sam Kirk. We can choose a book. We have the staff member who will be processing that stuff. Now date is issued, and now we can just assign a due date, which could be just about roughly 2 weeks in this case, and now we can just issue the book. So yeah, there you see the book has been issued. Yeah, so now we just check the database, and there you go. So the return date is null for now because the book hasn't been returned yet. Perfect. And now we can go around with the return book procedure. So we have our borrow ID. So it was Sam Kirk, as we noticed while issuing the book, and now that it will check with the return date. And the receiving staff was John. So we process the return, and now we can see that the status of the book has changed. And now we can go back and have a look at how this changes our database. So now we have the date, which was the 21st of December when the book was returned. So yeah, that's it from my side about the circulation system. And there you can also notice the reports and audit log about all the actions that were processed. And we can sort that out to only issues and only returns as well.
All right, thank you very much.